Heart attacks occur when the artery leading to the heart becomes blocked. Blockages and biomarkers will point to one's risk, with extreme exercising being the surprising added risk factor. How? Chronic extreme exercise training and competing in endurance events can lead to heart damage and rhythm disorders. People with genetic risk factors are especially vulnerable. Studies have found blood samples after extreme workouts contain biomarkers associated with heart damage. One study looked at how extreme exercise and its cardiovascular health implications. The health effects of exercise volumes beyond the optimal dose are currently under debate, began the study. Some epidemiological studies reported an increased risk of disease and/or mortality at the highest exercise volumes. The study found emerging evidence from studies of endurance athletes suggesting that potentially adverse cardiovascular manifestations may occur following high-volume and/or high-intensity long-term exercise training. Studies find it may attenuate the health benefits of a physically active lifestyle. Accelerated coronary artery calcification, exercise-induced cardiac biomarker release, myocardial fibrosis, atrial fibrillation, and even higher risk of sudden cardiac death have been reported in athletes, noted the study. Researchers have also found that high-intensity exercise can acutely, albeit transiently, increase the risk for sudden cardiac arrest or sudden cardiac death in individuals with underlying cardiac disease. The cause of death is usually different for young versus older athletes. Elevations of biomarkers for cardiomyocyte damage and myocardial fibrosis are common following intense exercise, further increasing a person's risk. Symptoms to know: warning, your heart may be under strain include general weakness and fatigue, shortness of breath, particularly during exertion or exercise, lightheadedness and dizziness, chest pain, heart palpitations, fainting attacks, high blood pressure, edema, or swelling of your feet, ankles, and legs. The American Heart Association recommends a minimum of 150 minutes of moderate physical activity per week. Moderate exercise includes activities such as walking, jogging, or swimming. However, if you have symptoms or a history of a heart condition or risk factors for heart disease, check with your doctor before starting or changing an exercise regimen. For those who are athletes and have new symptoms or a diagnosis of heart disease, or those who may be concerned about continuing competition or endurance sports, it's recommended you should be evaluated by a sports cardiologist.